Welcome back, everybody, to Dylan's Report. I am Dylan, and today we'll be discussing my 2020 Bronco concept drawing. Now, keep in mind this drawing is super rough, so, please no hate for it. And, if anybody out there is a great, car drawer, then hit me up and maybe we can set something up where you can do a better drawing of this than I have. So without further ado, let's get this out. There we go. "2020 Ford Bronco Concept." Now, the idea behind this is that I think, when this, concept or the Bronco ceased to exist, a lot of people were like, well, why? And, it's just because they weren't selling all that well. And, I mean, if you look up on the internet, just search Ford Bronco, there are, at least the first page of images is all, photoshopped images of either the Ford Atlas concept turned into a Bronco, something like that. It's kind of crazy how much people want this back, seems like. So, for my idea, I would pretty obviously go off the F-150 base that already exists, and I've gone through a couple of Bronco owners who used to own a Bronco, and one problem they said all of them had was that the back seat was really hard to access if it was like raining or something. In the summer you can just hop over the side, but if you've got people who aren't that tall, or aren't that athletic, it's kind of hard to get in there. So you already have, so this is one of my ideas. We'd obviously have the previous Bronco, which is just a two-door, 5.5 foot, bed kind of thing, go off of that. But my idea would be to use kind of the Raptor thing, the Raptor body almost, make it as wide as the Raptor, but it's not exactly Raptor, if that makes any sense. Meaning that, it's as wide and it's got the dimensions, but the wheel wells aren't super curved out, and it's not got all the same body lines. It's just, a straight shot, but that same width. And then, if, you've already got the super cab, so what I would do, is move the back seat back pretty much to the wheel wells, and then you would have, first of all, a ton more leg room. And, if dads don't want to drive minivans, or something like that, we can make them fuel efficient so it's like 21-26, which would be really good. And I think we could do that with the new 2.7. And then you'd have like 45 inches of leg room, be easy to access. You still got a ton of cargo space, It'd be really awesome. And it's still got that same off-roady feel as the previous generation of Bronco, which I think is really cool. So here is the very rough interior design. I don't know if you guys can see that well. If you can't, I'm going to put a picture of it up on screen, like right now. And then here, again, no hate please, this is really rough. And this is off of a King Ranch, because you know how back in the day they had Eddie Bauer? I would put King Ranch instead of that. So here is the Bronco. Again, if you guys can't see it that well, I will put another image on screen. And then I actually have a list of all the models that I want to do. Excuse me. And so my idea would be, I have 4 to start off with. So it would be XLT, Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum. Now, for all of these models, since it's supposed to be kind of an off-road truck slash SUV kind of, I don't want to call it a crossover because it's not. What I'd have is every one of them would have an off-road package. Now this would be dealer available. What you'd be able to do is you'd go into your dealer and say, hey, I like the off-road package, and they go, sure. Hand you a checklist, and you put all the stuff you want on it, like worn bumpers, worn winches, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know, jacks, roof racks, you know, all that stuff. And it would be available for all of them. Now, let's head over to the drivetrain. Now, in my opinion, I think they should have kept the 6.2. The 2 liter V8, that thing sounded and performed like nothing else. So if they would bring that back, I'd love that. So then I wouldn't offer that like cruddy 3.5 gas V6 with no turbos. I just offer the 2.7 twin turbo, the 3.5 twin turbo V6, they're both V6s, the 5.0 V8, and if they come back with a 6.2, that one. And the 2.7 would be standard on all of them, and then the rest would be available for selection. And then for XLT and Lariat, FX4, which is the off-road package, would be available, but on King Ranch and Platinum, it would come standard. And then obviously, for the axle ratios, I would do a 3.55 non-limited slip and limited slip, a 3.77 non and limited slip, and then a 4.30, I think, or 4.10. No, yeah, let's go with I think a 4.10 would be better. So a 4.10 electronic locking. And then, let's see, I'm trying to think, what else we got? The starting price would be pretty low, actually. The starting price for the XLT would be $30,500. Lariat, $37,900. King Ranch, $48,100. And Platinum, $50,500. Now, I'm sure the question a lot of you are asking yourselves right now is it going to be a convertible like it was? Yes and no. We're going to kind of do a Mustang feel here and have a hard top, which is you can't take it off at all. You know, it's not coming off, it's on there forever. And then there's going to be a hard top convertible, which is, there are two different things for this, which is you can do a hard top convertible that just has the hard top on it and you can take it off and then it's revealed, or you can choose to have the option where there's also like a vinyl top that goes over that's just kind of clothy almost. You know, it's like one of those tops that would go on a Mustang, a convertible Mustang, kind of that thing, an electronic one that would go over. So if you didn't want to have the hard top on and it was kind of in summer and it decided to rain one day, you know, you could put it up. And then so for length options, there's going to be a regular cab, and I'm basing this off the F-150 by the way. There would be a regular cab, 5.5 foot bed, wheelbase kind of thing. A regular cab, 6.5 foot bed, a super cab 5.5, and a super cab 6.5. And all of them are available except for pretty much everything past the Lariat. So the King Ranch and Platinum would not have the regular cab 5.5 available. What was the other thing? So yeah, that's pretty much the concept. And well, actually, I got one more thing. For special edition models, I really want to do a Raptor for this because I think that would be so awesome. So yeah, and you know, if you like this idea, I mean, please leave a like. You know, please let me know that you like this idea, and I'm going to try and, you know, get someone to do a better drawing of it. And then, you know, hopefully I can post another video on that with those in. And yeah, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.